Hey YouTube, Retro Dave back once again. Woodland, we have a San Miguel this time. We're out of Budweisers, so cheers guys. So today we have my latest pickups video. Now some of this stuff I picked up the week running up to Revival, and the week before, and today and yesterday I've got a couple of bits. So this is the most up-to-date stuff we've got. Now, one thing, for those that you are quite observant to what's behind me, you might notice something missing on the wall, because that's been in the video I've done a couple of times, and I haven't actually shown it as yet. So the first thing I got is a box for the action set for the NES. Now I just bought the box with the polystyrene. The box is in really good condition. Oh dear, pardon me, beer's kicking already. The reason I bought this is because obviously I have the action set, I have the gun, I have everything else, but without the box. I thought this was on eBay. I thought, well, why not? Because, you know, in the day, I've got most of my other consoles boxed, so I thought I might as well grab this. So, yeah, this is the box, the action set. So that was living kind of over there by the telly somewhere. Yeah, so that is the first pickup. I got that a couple of weeks ago. You might have seen that already in the background of my other videos. But yeah, real pleased to have the box of that. This is the set I had as a kid as well. So pleased with that. That won't be going anywhere this time. Now, I might as well get the next box out of the way actually. I was working in a house yesterday, in an empty property, and again looking around, doing my job, and went in the loft. I spotted this box and I thought, oh my god, if it's in there, what a result is this going to be? I fished it down with a wooden stick because I couldn't reach it, and obviously the way it fell, there was nothing in there. So I kind of checked, and I threw it back at the loft and thought, idiot, I could do with that because I've got the console but not the box, and that's for PS2. I know, you know, the PlayStation isn't normally my thing, but I have a slim PS2 with no box. Now I've got the box for free with all the inner packaging. It's in really good condition as well. The odd little mark here and there, the odd little ding and scratch, but for free. It's going to go well with my my PlayStation 2. So that's the box of that console. So that's the two boxes out of the way, the boring bit. Now we're going to come up to the good stuff. I've got, I'll save the best till last as always. I grabbed the GameCube game. I had this game when the GameCube was in its heyday. Really good game. Haven't played it since, so I'm really looking forward to getting this. I've been trying to keep an eye on it, trying to get it for a good price, but they keep slipping me by. But I managed to get this one. Can't remember exactly what I paid for it now, but I know I got a good deal on it. I consolidated with Carl. He agreed. Woodland 37, Carl. And he agreed that it was a good price. So I think it was about 9 quid, 8-9 quid. It was something like that. And that is Eternal Darkness on the GameCube. One of the original games, I believe, for the GameCube. Really good game. If you haven't played it, I strongly suggest you do. Really great game. And again, that's all complete. Right. Next game I've got. Now this was in the console bundle I showed. I bought the American NES and the PAL NES in my last video I showed, and I said about getting another game in my last video, and I said I'd tell you more about it because I had a problem with it on eBay. Now this game is Final Fantasy on the NES. Now I know there's a YouTuber, I think her name is it Phoenix? You have to forgive me if I'm wrong, but I watched your video recently on your Final Fantasy collection, and I left you a little message saying keep an eye out for the video because I've got something you might like, and this is it. I know this because you said this in your video, you were after the NES version, and when you said that I was really waiting for this to come, so that's why I sent you a message and or left you a comment and said I'll keep an eye out. So yeah, Final Fantasy on the NES. I've tested it. That's it. It does, obviously it works fine. Now the problem I had with this, and this ties in with the revival video I did about the games I picked up, and I showed you this in my revival video. Now, what the problem was is I bought this game off eBay, this Final Fantasy. Now the seller had 0 feedback. Now I took a chance because it was the only Final Fantasy game in the UK without shipping it in, and I could ship it in, but I thought if there's a UK seller, I'm going to go with the UK seller. You know, it's the obvious choice. Now, that was the picture. You've just got the front of the cartridge, and you presume that it's all okay. When I received it, this is the back half of the cartridge. See that? It's fucking cracked in half, all the way across there, right? And the screw's missing. So I was, as you can imagine, proper pissed off. I messaged the seller and said, you know, the game's broken, mate. I said, you know, the back of the car is snapped. I said it's not as described. You described it as good condition. It's clearly not. It's barely acceptable at the most. And he come back with some snotty comment. I haven't responded as yet because, you know, what I want to respond will probably end up getting me kicked off eBay. But you know, I will respond to it. But I've just kind of stomached it for now. I thought I was going to test it out and see if it even works. So what I did, I bought this for £2 from Revival, and what I've done, as you can tell, it's got the Final Fantasy back. So this is Final Fantasy. What I've done is I've taken the back from Goal and stuck it on the back of Final Fantasy, so it's in good condition. But that's not the point, because it should have come, you know, not fucked. You know, I shouldn't have had to buy this to rob the back off of it. Now, it's not just the back that's the problem. Oh no. So I took it apart thinking, oh lovely, this is going to be a nice easy fix, because now it all looks in good condition, right? But inside, for those of you who know what the inside of these look like, there's little plastic lugs either side of these screws that actually holds the game board in. Now one of those lugs is snapped, and the only thing stopping the actual board itself getting pushed back in one side is a tiny little bit of board, excess board on the side of the actual game itself, sitting on where the screw is. So it is very fragile. It works, plays fine. I've cleaned it all up. Game save appears to work okay. But yeah, it's really fucked me off that I've bought this game, probably saved about £10 without shipping it in. But yeah, I'm in an iron whether to try and get a refund on this and, you know, just get an imported one that's in better condition, or do I stomach this one, keep it as it is with the back, and just babysit the inside, perhaps, you know, hot glue it or something back to the case. I'm not too sure. I'm still undecided what to do yet, but I'm not going to waste any more time on the video with that. But I thought I'd get, you know, got the Final Fantasy game, bit peed off about it, really, bit disheartened with it. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on what I decide to do with that one at a later date. Right, I'll do this quickly, and then we'll say that we've got the 3 real good bits now coming up in a moment. So let's hold on for that. As some of you may know who's just watched my pickups video from Revival, I grabbed myself a Commodore 64. Never had one before, always had a Spectrum as a kid, so I thought I'd give the Commodore a shout. It's really good, really impressed with it so far. Graphically, it's superior to the Spectrum, I believe. A lot more colours, a lot more going on. Really pleased with it, real good system. There's a couple of the games, 3 of the games that I got, I can't get to work. I've tried several times. I've contacted the people I got it off, and they're actually looking into it for me to try and sort it out. Apart from that, real great, no complaints. I actually bought my first game off of eBay for it yesterday, or what was day? Friday, Wednesday, I think. Got it on Wednesday. Now I've really got this game on the Spectrum, and I did a video about this because it is my most wanted game for the Spectrum that I couldn't find, and it was 3D Stock Cars 2, and I grabbed it for the Commodore because it's my favourite game for the Spectrum, and I wanted another game copy of it because 1, graphically it's better, and 2, it's in much better condition than my Spectrum one. The Spectrum tape's actually broken, like it's been trodden on. This one's in real good shape. Remember, the Spectre one's actually broken across there, and the sponge thing's busted as well, so it's on its last legs. So I thought I'm going to grab this copy. It's the only copy on eBay. It's been on there a while. I've seen it loads of times, but when I was searching for the Spectrum version, and obviously this was the Commodore version, didn't have a Commodore then, but now I do. I thought I'd grab it. It was £7 plus postage. It's quite expensive, but for me it's worth it because I love this game, so I was willing to pay the money. I did ask if he'd reduce it, but he wouldn't, but I was going to buy anyway. You've got to try, haven't you? So real chuff for that. 3 stock cars too. Brilliant game. Now, Carl knows what these things are because I've shown him. I sent a message and wound him up about it because he's easily wound up, his Carl. And basically, these 2 of these came up the week leading up to Revival, and I took a gamble because I'd basically sold some bits and pieces to raise some money for Revival. There for a minute, get a little dry mouth. So basically, I had some money set up for Revival, checking eBay, which is quite dangerous as you do, leading up to things like this. And I'll be looking for one of these items. Be keeping my eye out since I've had one of my other items. I keep saying that because you're not going to know what I'm fucking talking about, so I'm just going to show you because I can't be bothered to keep trying to make you guess. Zelda Game & Watch. Now, it is brand new, unopened, sealed in the packaging. It's got a little bit of damage just on that corner, but it is factory sealed, never opened. And I have been looking for a good Zelda watch since I got my Zelda Game & Watch dual screen, because I want to get all the Zelda stuff. Well, not all the Zelda stuff, but you know, the Zelda, old school Zelda Game & Watch stuff. So I'm looking out for one of these, and all I've been finding is ones are in shit condition. I wanted one that's in its packaging because I've got the Mario 3 Game Watch, which I've shown in the previous video. And if you look on the back, you can actually see there. You can't see because the instructions in the way, but that's the one I've got, right? So I've got the Mario 3 watch. I thought, well, I want the Zelda one because A, it's Zelda, and B, it comes in this set. Now, as some of you may know, I've got a thing about sets. So the same seller was selling Tetris. So I've got the Tetris Game & Watch, also brand new, never opened, factory sealed. So as you can see on the back, it shows Mario 3 and Zelda. And that shows the Tetris. And I've got the Mario 3 in my cupboard up there, right? So now I've got the set of these, and I am absolutely over the moon to have these. Now the problem was, as I said, these came up the week leading up to Revival, and these were on a 24-hour listing. So it was like now or never, and I thought, what do I do? And I'm in the dilemma of if I leave them, I might lose them. I'm probably not going to see a sealed Game & Watch again. I have never seen a sealed Game & Watch wristwatch before, never. I may have paid over the odds, I'm not too sure. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for them, but yeah, I wanted them purely because I love the Game & Watch series, as you know. Love it, and this is the one I really wanted. I really wanted this Zelda one. I told Ninja Bear Hug about me getting these at Revival, and he goes, "Oh, open it, Dave. Why buy it sealed?" But I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted, but I really don't want to, because in the day, what's the point in buying it sealed if you're going to open it? That's kind of how I'm looking on it. And I'm pretty sure there cannot be many of these left factory sealed. I mean, there may be some hardcore collectors that have got some never opened, but I mean, since I've been doing this, buying games, selling games since 2005, I've never seen a sealed Game & Watch, and to have 2 on eBay at exactly the same time from the same seller, it was a no-brainer. So yeah, I had to take the gamble. I had to pick these up. So I grabbed these, 24-hour auction. I won them. You know, spunked half my revival money on these because I wanted them. Simple as that. So I was kind of relying on selling my NES to fund me buying these watches, and unfortunately I'd sold my other 2 NES consoles I picked up earlier a few months ago straight away, and fucking sod's law, I couldn't shift this Nintendo when I wanted to, so I ended up taking a bit of card with me to try and sell the Nintendo while I was there. I actually took the NES with me in the boot of the car, trying to see if I could sell it on the spot, like on the door, to try and get the money back, but I didn't. So I took a shot, I took a gamble, but anyway, at the end of the day it paid off. I actually sold the NES the other day on eBay, so that's gone, so money's sorted out, although it's after the event. Never mind, I went with enough money, bought enough stuff, so I was happy with what I come away with. I sold the NES in the end anyway, so the watches are paid for, so yeah, really happy with those. Now there is one more item. It is not part of that same set, but it is a Game & Watch, and it's Donkey Kong. This is used, this is open, this is similar packaging to the Mario one. It's the cardboard on the back with just basically lifts out. You can easily slot it back in, and this is working. It's got the batteries in, it's actually on. I don't know if you can actually see that. Full working order, in excellent condition. It's actually in better condition than I actually thought it was going to be. He advertised it as in, you know, it was good, but I'm going to say it's in very good to like new. It is, you know, even the top of the packaging still got the staple in. It's never been worn. I don't think there's no damage to the strap. There's no wear. There's no folding. Nothing. It's pucker. Really chuffed. So to have Donkey Kong, Zelda, Tetris, and the Mario one, really pleased, so yeah, loving it, really pleased to have those. So they are my highlight. That's what the main point of this pickups video is these watches. Really happy with those. Yeah, so that is the most recent pickups video, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I am actually organising a trade with Cybersnake Jay at the moment. More on that to follow when that happens. We literally organised it over text messages earlier today, so I'm looking forward to receiving your bits, Jay. Thanks very much. Sort those out for us, mate, and I will be getting your item in the post to you tomorrow morning. A bit of luck, so you should receive it just after bank holiday. So I guess you'll do a video on that as well when that comes, and I will certainly do a trades video with your stuff when you send it to me. So yeah, on that note, it's cheers. Oh, that's good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe as usual. And yeah, please stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And have a nice bank holiday weekend, everyone. Cheers, thanks very much. Ta-da.